Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And this article comes to you guys from the Mobile Report. For those of you who watched the video this morning, I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys could check it out. So I wanted to elaborate a bit further as to why this is a really smart move by T-Mobile. Almost brilliant in my honest opinion. T-Mobile has a new backup internet service for dirt cheap. Now, for those of you who didn't see the video this morning, this is a backup option for FWA business for an introductory rate of $15. So all the business has to pay is $15 a month, and they now have a secondary backup option to their primary internet provider. So whenever there's an issue, whenever those services go out, whatever the case may be, T-Mobile would step in as the backup internet provider and continue to run the systems. And that just became more important and apparent to some businesses. Recently here locally, we had a pretty big Spectrum outage. And I mean, point of sales were down. Power was fine, right? It wasn't a power outage. It was just literally a big Spectrum outage. And it really got businesses looking into that. I got a couple of friends that have small businesses, and they're now really looking into like, hey, I need a backup option. So from that perspective, it's already a brilliant idea from T-Mobile to really push this. But here's where it gets even more interesting. At the $15 price point, the introductory rate, it's of course very cheap for the business to run this as a backup. But it's also ideal for T-Mobile because for one, they monetize $15 every month that they take from the business. Who knows? The primary internet provider that the business has might not go down. So in those months, T-Mobile's literally not serving that business at all, but still taking $15. And then on the months where that internet provider does go out or whatnot, T-Mobile only is allowing 7 days in the billing cycle. So that business can only use T-Mobile for 7 days, and that's it. So it's putting very little strain on T-Mobile's network and bandwidth, but they're monetizing, right? The introductory rate is $15, and then later on, once that goes away, it goes to $30, right? $30. They monetize for almost little to nothing. Now, for FWA business, this is brilliant. You don't mind being a secondary because you're only using extra capacity. You're not spending or investing hard capital into the business, so you're okay with that. You know, once T-Mobile gets even more aggressive on fiber, right? They're doing fiber to the home now. Maybe they get into some fiber for enterprise. Once they do the fiber enterprise, then they want to be the primary. They don't want to just be a backup because that's billions of dollars of an investment that you want to return on. But in this case, any monetization from the same network that you're already building for mobile users is a good monetization. So this is a brilliant move, very smart. If they can get some of these businesses, which they will, on board with the backup, I mean, T-Mobile is going to make money. And even if the business does use it more often, if their provider goes down for whatever reason, businesses don't use the same amount of bandwidth or monthly gigs as a consumer, right? They don't stream 4K, they don't game. It's very low usage. So T-Mobile prefers this. They can handle a POS system. Maybe a couple of other things here and there. Maybe some email traffic between the business and whoever else they're emailing. T-Mobile can handle that. And then, like I said this morning, if that goes well, the primary goes down quite often. T-Mobile is always stepping in, and it works fine for the business. T-Mobile might end up becoming the primary at some point. It's a very strong possibility. So this is a smart play by T-Mobile. I really like this idea. Being a backup, $15 starting off, $30 later on, and you might not ever give that business any data, right? The primary might not go down. This is just more of a peace of mind, but yet every month T-Mobile will get paid. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.